ora vaquera también.
When one thinks of construction, images that often come to mind are hardship, of dust, of this perspective is not but it is Force exterior lies in simply creativity, camaraderie, and quiet life. It is a joy that
Hey, Griffle, where do you think you're going to put a tree next to?
This essay does not aim to ignore the difficulties of the construction. Instead, it is a journey of exploration. Proudly blossom every day amidst scaffolding and mortar. The joy of turning an inanimate drawing into a painting. The joy of seeing and above all, the joy of knowing that one's creative minds, and enthusiastic hearts are always quietly technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble of lines, numbers, and from idea to form. Each line will blueprint a window frame that will welcome the morning sun, or a balcony receive the set of blueprints. They don't just see bright lines. They see the soul of the structure. They can walk on how the industrial sensing the space, the light, and how the air will flow. It is a silent but incredibly exciting ride. This corner is around itself. It is soft. Each discussion, each adjustment is not an argument.
Here comes the car. Look. You can tell from the gap in the door, and that one too. It's been in an accident.
For somebody here, I don't know who you are, to go take a shit in my pipes. Boys, you tell me, how is that good?
It is like commitment, promise. finished landscape. And the workers
Ah ouais.
the project. The joy here is the joy of successful harvest in the future. It is a pure,
It's out.
positive energy that spreads throughout the site.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Sounds of construction. The roar of the excavator extends its giant bucket, carving out the foundation of hatches. For the workers, this sound is familiar and exciting enough. It's on their hard hats of various colors, turning the site into a witnessing the transformation of the landscape. A wild, overgrown piece of energy into kinetic energy. The massive machines. The coordination between man and machine. Every engine.
Jump!
The orchestra on site, the joy of the building created by the harmonious coordination of dozens, even hundreds of unpredictable specializations. Noise of machinery, words sometimes become unnecessary. And knowing landscape, observe the person only needs a glance to know where to receive it. Not a single word is spoken, yet the word flows perfectly. Is measured by his experience. A pat on the back from the masterpiece is more than makes
Dawaj, dawaj. Cały łeb! Dawaj, cały łeb! Cały...
unified dance. Feeling being a part of a smoothly running machine. Each person. They are comrades. 3.2.
Yeah, guys, frightening. Ah! Michael! Oh! What happened? Oh! You okay?
Also teaches the mutual respect among these different trades. Plaster layer from the masonry. Their precision will determine the straightness and beauty of the concrete wall.
It's definitely not live, no?
I hope not.
Am I going to die if it is?
We'll see.
Because they understand that the quality of one person's work directly affects the quality of the entire. This joy is the joy of a their skills. It erases distinctions, creating a common goal is paramount. The feeling of trusting and being trusted. Silent They don't directly wield a trowel or a hammer, but they are the ones who
What's this cunt up to, man?
they are happy when they see the but sturdy. They are happy when they see the different teams coordinating on paper gradually being realized smoothly in the field. Finding the optimal solution for both. When the weather is unfavorable, under one's coordination brings an immense sense of satisfaction. In Chapter 4, Precious Breaks, the rest in the midst of strenuous work, the short breaks, reveals itself in its genuine importance. These are the necessary rests in noisy central constructions. Time and effort to recharge and strengthen the camaraderie. 4.1. In the shade of a newly built wall, or simply sitting on stacks of bricks, they share stories. Bursts of hearty laughter ring out, chasing away fatigue. These moments, the distance between master craftsman and apprentice, between old and young disappears. The construction site is not just a workplace. Or is everything already done? The incredible power of relationships make the art of lunch on the construction site. But it is the best meal of the day. They spread out an old tart.
Rings in. What is the pictures back themselves? Thank you very much.
Braised fish is delicious today. Try a piece. My family made spring rolls yesterday. Laughter and chatter drowns out the distant hum of machinery. To fill the stomach, it's to nourish the spirit. This sharing reveals a beautiful aspect of the workers' culture. Despite life, they share what they have with one another. It is these collective lunch breaks that weave the strong threads of 4.3. Short but peaceful night.
Go on, Eric.
Doesn't mean it's a nap. The resting place could be anywhere. In a wooden hut, inside a large uninstalled concrete hut, or simply leaning their head against
Come right to work when you work for this fucking mob.
In that short sleep, they temporarily forget still big groggy. Their spirits are much
Let's tape it. Let's tape all these.
It shows the incredible adaptability of human beings. No matter the circumstances, they know how to construction site to continue playing strongly and consistently. If the joy of collaboration comes from a relationship between a worker and their craft, it is the joy of
We'll just stick a bar in here and make it loose.
right amount of mortar, spreading it decisively in a row of bricks. His right hand it gently into place. He squints, sighting along the torch guide street. Building a wall is not just a it is an art form. Without a single man. This is the joy of creation. Trying to preserve his natural while shaping it to his will. Lines perfectly, opening and closing smoothly and silently. That result is not just
Let go!
Unsung heroes, electricians and puppets. He calculates, connects, and ensures everything is absolutely safe and scientific. His greatest project is complete. He flips the main circuit, and the entire building lights up. The first time electric
Meu Deus!
everyone will walk and let out of every faucet is built without a single leak. Vitality for space. They are the ones who create the circulatory system and the nervous system. Chapter 6. Conquering challenges, enjoying hardship. The construction However, it is precisely in the process of facing and overcoming these difficulties that a special kind of joy arises. It is the joy of finding a shady corner to rest, the blissful feeling of a as they splash water on each other to cool down. They don't have to fight the intensity. Perseverance to stick with when the rainy season comes, work may be interrupted. But that is also when they show their flexibility. Instead of sitting down, they switch to covered materials and reinforcing areas all around the terrain. Enjoy now. That scene, for those who have just endured the oppressive heat, is
Ładnie, wiesz.
always match the blueprint. An unexpected problem may arise. Site turns into a giant puzzle. This is when collective What if we reinforce the foundation? Dispatching bricks is slightly offset. We'll adjust the thickness of the mortar joints to compensate. The joy here is the joy of allowing the entire machine to run smoothly again. The workers are not just builders, they are inventors and problem solvers. 6.3. The joy of completing a difficult phase. It could be pouring a massive concrete slab.
That's not going anywhere. Say no to cheap freight. 50 miles, 800 bucks. That's $16 a mile. Let's go.
Where each person is a biker, brings out a sense of pride.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
On a construction site, each team is an expert in its own field. The electricians, when running wires, will be careful not to affect the structure just right. Last layer from the masonry team rising before starting his work. The formwork team knows that their precision. There are brief construction exchanges.
Oh, there it goes!
These requests are always met directly affects the next and ultimately quality. As valued and is respected for their skills. It erases distinctions, creating an egalitarian work environment where the common goal is paramount. Process 3.3. The silent conductor. They are the ones who read the sheet music, coordinate precision. Their joy is a comprehensive one. They are happy when they see the foundation. When they see the different teams coordinating seamlessly. Their joy is the joy of leadership. They are the ones to lead, finding the optimal solution for work. A complex machine of hundreds of people operating smoothly under one. The guide, watching their orchestra play its most wonderful melodies. Chapter 3. These are the necessary rests in the noisy system. The most familiar and beautiful image is perhaps that of the strong people, or simply sitting on stacks of bricks. They share stories from their everyday lives. Football match from the night. All that remains is human connection. They share not just tea and cigarettes, but also their thoughts and words. The construction site is not just a work, it's a second family. Simply hearing questions like, "You look tired today," or they know they are not alone. It's often simple, with everyone bringing a lunchbox from home. But it is the best. The meal becomes a miniature buffet. Everyone spontaneously
Yeah, guys, frightening. Ah! Michael! Oh! What happened? Oh! You okay?
turn a humble meal into a feast of fellowship. They eat and talk animatedly. Laughter and chatter drowns out the distant hum machine. This is the community, from the feeling of belonging to a group. The meal is not just to fill the stomach. They are still willing to share what they have with one another. It is these collective lunches that strong threads of dozen minutes of napping. Their resting place could be anywhere. Inside or simply leaning their head against the wires. Though makeshift, it is a peaceful scene. The steady snoring through the unfinished window frames. It all creates a surprisingly temporarily forget the sun, the wind, and the fatigue in their muscles. When they wake up, though perhaps still a bit renewed energy. These rests, though brief, are crucial for the symphony. Chapter 5. The Dance of Skill and Material. The Joy of Mastery. If the joy of collaboration...
Just gotta quickly stir my lunch up. Should be good to go. Jesus!
It is the joy of mastery, of commanding skills and materials. His movements are as rhythmic. Decisively on the row of bricks. His right hand places the brick, For him, building a wall is not just stacking bricks. It is an art. It is flawlessly uniform. After finishing a section of wall, he steps back, admiring his satisfied smile. That wall to him is a masterpiece. And the experience accumulated over decades. This joy is the joy of perfection, of pursuing precision down to the millimeter. And his surroundings. There is only him, the brick, and the desire to a carpenter. He will often stroke the surface of a wooden plank, feeling its grain, smelling its The sound of the plane gliding smoothly.
Tecnologia! Accident!
Middle name. This is the joy of creation, of breathing. On the construction site, beads of sweat rolling down. This perspective is not wrong, but it is incomplete. Forcing steering It is a journey of exploration, an effort to turn the lesser read pages.
1, 2, 3.
Whoops.
Let us step into that world together to see that in the heart of reinforced concrete, in a much quieter place, on the architect's drafting table. To the lines, numbers, and incomprehensible symbols. But to those in the industry, just an instrument. It is the embodiment of future work. Or a balcony where a family will gather on a cool evening. The first joy is the joy of visualization.
Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy?
They see the soul of the structure. They can walk the air will flow. It is a silent but incredibly exciting finding joy in reinforced concrete. When one thinks of construction, down sunburned faces. Not wrong, but it is incomplete. For hidden beneath that rough touched, seen, and felt with all the senses. A joy as genuine.
1, 2, hold it up, slowly forward. Come on.
Journey of exploration, an effort to turn the lesser known pages of a familiar story.
Oh!
It's scaffolding in the morning. Together, we will listen to the story of the joy of turning into damage. Collaboration, the joy of conquering technical challenges, and above all, the joy of knowing. It is the story of talented hands, creative minds, and turning noisy construction sites into a stage for the joy of labor. Let us step into that world to see that in the heart of reinforced concrete, the flowers of happiness. The joy in construction is not to the uninitiated, a technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble of but to those in the industry, it is a dream waiting to be awakened. 1.1 from idea. When the engineer and project manager receive the walk to a house that doesn't yet exist, sensing the space. The softer feel. The window here should be widened to capture the view. The joy here is the treasure map. When the completed blueprint is handed over to the construction. The joy of the master craftsman and the workers when they first unroll a large it carries with it a sense of excitement and a hint of a challenge. Sees the position of every stone to a bank every time it moves. The mason sees the final product, which will help create the base of the construction site. It brings instead of working like guesswork, everyone knows their exact role and task within the larger picture. This way, a sense of ownership of one's work. Promise from the entire team that we will transform this piece of land into a valuable structure.
Hey, seriously, is this big? What, like, until we die? Look at this thing. Oh, what the?
Lances of trust. And the workers, they feel the From this moment on, it has become the project. Like a farmer sowing the first seed in his field. And hope for a successful harvest in the future. It is a pure optimism. The roar of the excavator and bulldozer engines is not a bother. Scooping up the first masses of earth, carving out the foundation of homes. For the workers, this sector. They put on their protective gear, on their hard hats of various colors. There is a unique joy in witnessing the transformation of the landscape.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Hour by hour, brings an immediate sense of satisfaction. This is the are performing the heaviest tasks, paving the way for more delicate work. Coordination between muscle power and mechanical training, creating an opening dance on the site. Every engine roar, every swoop of earth. It is a collective work of art, created by the language of the workers. Amidst the noise of machinery, words sometimes become unnecessary. The person below passes up a steel pole. A light tap on the pole. The work flows perfectly. Or watch a master mason teaching a young apprentice. He just demonstrates. The ratio of cement to his hands. The young apprentice watches and learns. When the mortar mix is just right, is worth more than any verbal praise. The synergy is so perfect, it is almost telepathic. The feeling of being part of a smoothly running machine, where each person is a vital link, brings it to the the electrical and plumbing team, the painting team. When running wires, they be careful not to affect the structure.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Their precision will determine the straightness and beauty of the concrete wall. Requests are always met with diligence, because they understand that the quality of one person's work directly affects the next. Respected for their they are the problem solvers. Hundreds of people operating smoothly under one's coordination. Chapter 4. Precious breaks. The rest in the music. In the midst of strenuous working hours, the short breaks are when joy reveals itself in its most genuine form. These are the necessary rests in the noisy symphony. The most pronounced and beautiful is perhaps that of the workers huddled together. Share stories from their everyday lives. These stories are not the football match from the night before. First, the party laughter ring out. The distance between master craftsmen and apprentice.
So what happened? You said you hit a rock?
I fucked up that.
How the fuck did you do that with a rock?
I don't know. I
But also their thoughts and words. The construction site is not just a workplace. Connect. These relationships make the hard work more bearable. Lunchbox from home. But it is the best meal of the day. They spread out the whole charm and sit together in a circle. The meal try a piece. My family made spring rolls yesterday. These spontaneous offers, the pieces of food passed back and forth. Without the distance from the machinery. This joy. The meal is not just to fill the stomach, it's to nourish the spirit. This life's hardships, they are still willing to share what they have with one another. It is 4.3. The short but peaceful round. After or simply leaning their head against the back of cement. Creates a surprisingly surreal scene in the wind and fatigue in their muscles. When they wake up, it shows the incredible adaptability. Construction site to continue playing strongly and persistently. Of skill and material, the joy of mastery. If the joy of collaboration comes from the relationship between people, there is another, deeper, more personal joy that comes from the relationship between the worker and their craft. It is the joy of mastery, demanding skills and materials, transforming raw elements into perfect. Are as good as hands. His left hand squeezes the right hand,
Yep.
spreading it excited.
Good band.
Handles the trowel to tap it gently into place. Building a wall is not just stacking. Steps back, admiring his work with a satisfied smile. The carpenter has a special connection with his materials. Before
Il baisse, il baisse.
the sound is done gliding smoothly, creating mortises and tenon without a single note. He doesn't just work with it, he converses with it. He respects it. While shaking it to his will. When he fits a door into its frame, that result is not just a product, it is a successful dialogue. Workshop, sparks from welding machines fly like fireworks. He bends rigid steel, lays down precise welds, connecting separate pieces of iron.
Gerçekle bölümümüze.
Must have good penetration, even shine. The joy of the iron is the joy of conquest. He conquers the burdensome metal using sense of power and pride. He knows the hidden behind the one who creates the joy is a solid, very ensures everything is absolutely safe and scientific. His greatest moment electric light fills the newly built rooms with a special metal. It's not just a physical light, it's a symbol of life, modern comfort. Everyone will often let out a cheer of delight. Similarly, pipes and valves. His joy comes when he turns on the main water valve, and clean water flows to every faucet in the building. This though their work is not easily seen, they know that without them, the building would just be a challenges, from harsh weather and on-site problems to complex technical a special kind of joy arises, the joy of conquest, of intellectual the wind and the rain. On scorching summer days, joy is not absent.
Let's do it.
Breeze that rise the sweat. It is the hearty laughter as they splash water on each other to cool down. They don't hats and thick shirts to fight the intensity. The perseverance brings a sense of but that is also when they show their flexibility. Instead of sitting indoor tasks, covering materials, and reinforcing areas reality does not always match the blueprint. An unexpected problem can arise. Weaker than anticipated, an unmapped underground construction site, collective intelligence is brought to the forefront. The site what if we reinforce the foundation in this area? We could dispatch of bricks slightly offset and adjust the thickness of the mortar joints to compensate. Moment of finding a smart, effective solution to a tricky problem. And experience. Challenge overcome, like untying a difficult knot, allowing the entire to run smoothly again. The workers are not just builders, they are inventors who problem solvers. 6.3. Enjoy eliminating a difficult. In every project, there are always phases that are considered slab in single continuous operation, requiring carrying out these phases is always tense. Everyone is highly focused on the sweat corridor, but no one dares to performing constantly with sickness. Like a weapon, hard time. The feeling of being part of a smoothly running machine, or
About half a foot or a little over about a foot up, and then we can drill. God, that pisses me.
on a construction site, each team is invested in its own field. Formwork team, masonry team, electrical, each has an irreplaceable role. The joy of collaboration. When running wires, we'll be careful not to affect the structure just
For somebody here, I don't know who you are, to go take a shit in my pipes. Boys, you tell me, how is that good?
quality of the entire project. This is where every individual has value and is respected for their skills. The feeling of trusting and being trusted creates a tremendous collective continuous and harmonious process. 3.3. Perform perfectly. The role of the conductor is indispensable. The supervisor they are happy when they see the foundation being finished on schedule. They are happy when they see the structure erected sturdily. They are happy when they see the different teams coordinate. Gradually being realized smoothly. They are the problem solvers. When the weather is unfavorable, they are the ones who
For some Tarzaners.
for safety and progress. The sight of a complex machine.
Yeah, step bro. Yeah, harder. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, that wood just driving me. Oh, yeah. Look, we broke him. He's bulletproof now.
Working hours. The short breaks are when joy reveals itself in its
May not be a smart man, but I know something when I
everyone to recharge and strengthen their camaraderie. 4.1.
Ты пиздец, нахуй, блядь.
In the shade of a newly built road, or simply sitting on stacks of bricks, they share stories. Football match from the night before. Shares a cigarette with the person next to him. Another pours a hot cup of apprentice between old old and young disappears. All that remains is human connection. Second family. Simply preparing questions like have an incredible power to connect. They know they are not alone. The meal becomes a miniature buffet where everyone spontaneously offers food to one another. My wife's braised fish is delicious today. Try this. My family made spring rolls yesterday. Have a few. From the feeling of belonging to a group, the meal is not workers' culture. Despite life's hardships, they are still willing to share what they have with one another. After lunch comes a precious few dozen minutes of nap. Their resting place.
Hello. Hola, Carlos. Hello. Hola, Carlos. Hello.
When they wake up, though perhaps still a bit groggy, their spirits are much refreshed. It shows the incredible adaptability and relaxation to continue their work with renewed energy. Strongly and persistently. Chapter 5. If the joy of collaboration comes from the relationship, Before starting, he will often and a master carpenter is one who understands that personality. The symphony of joy on the construction site. Our hardship of dust, of beads of sweat rolling down.
Oh, there it goes!
But it is incomplete. For hidden beneath that rough, coarse exterior. story of the joy of turning an inanimate dwelling into a warm story about people. It is the story of talented hands that have come together to beat as one, transforming noisy construction sites. It originates much earlier in the uninitiated, the technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble.
Oh yeah. I'm the day. I'm the day.
From idea to form, each line window framed as a welcome room or balcony where a family will gather on a cool evening. Engineer and project manager receive a set of blueprints. They don't just see bright pictures. The light and how the air will flow. It is a silent slightly data software. The window will widen to capture the view perfectly. Not an argument, but a shared step towards a more perfect version of the dream. The joy here is the entering a common idea. One to include the blueprint as a treasure map.
Tecnologia! 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 Tecnologia!
See that work laid out for the coming months or years. The iron
Unbelievable.